Y'all ever seen some interviews with like people like Lil Boosie, some people like maybe what NBA, Biggie Smalls, Tupac, so on and so forth. Just like a lot of rich people or whatever, they always say like, I had homeboys, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that I was down with since day one. You know what I'm saying? We ran the streets together, so on and so forth, and all this stuff. And now that they are in a position that they in right now, this level of success or whatever, they had to let them go. They had to cut them off, or they just fell off, so on and so forth, right? As a person who kind of experiencing that right now when it comes to some of the people in my life, I understand why. Because what it is, you going outside the box of what's normal. You're not doing the same things right now. You developing a passion for something, be it rapping, be it, I don't know, sports, whatever it is that you do, motivational speaking, whatever it is that you do, you doing something that's outside the norm. They not finna be feeling you like that because their minds are still trapped in this box. Their minds are still at the point like, okay, I gotta go do this, I gotta go do this. They have a gotta mentality. They don't have option in their words. They don't have a, okay, let me see what it is I want to do within their minds. They just feel like they have to. They already programmed. But for certain individuals who go outside of that kind of thing or whatever, you finna put in effort and work and time towards something that you're passionate about. When you do that, that's when money will start to follow you. That's when people will start to gravitate to you, especially when you work on raising the vibration of the planet. You know what I'm saying? When you're trying to give people a more higher level of consciousness, they not finna be feeling you like that when it comes to some of your friends and family and stuff. You know, until you really get results that they can understand. When you pull up with that Benz, when you pull up with that Mercedes, when you come in with that new car or whatever, now they gonna be feeling you. Now it's like, oh baby, I feel, oh he was this and that or whatever. Oh my homeboy this and that or whatever. But no, you wasn't shooting with me in the gym. The sad truth is, a lot of people up there trying to move the goalpost with every shot you trying to take. That's just what it is. They don't believe in you until they see results that their mind can process. The essence of who you are when it comes to your talent is already within you since birth. It's just naturally there. When you start to express it, a lot of people will try to push against it because in their subconscious mind, in the depths of who they are, they like, wait a minute, I grew up with this nigga. I don't want to. If that shit, if I can't make it, I ain't gonna. How this nigga do it or whatever. You just get haters, bro. That's just how it is. You know. And once you finally get to where you at, most likely 9 times out of 10, you've already let them go. You let those family members go who don't support you, who talk about you, who gossip about you. You already cut them from the loop. And now you on the radio station, you on Vlad TV, you on whatever interview station you want to talk about. You saying me, I had to let my family members go and stuff of that kind of nature because they weren't supporting me. Quentin Tarantino is a prime example. The dude who, for those who don't know, he directed Django, Kill Bill, and stuff of that kind of nature. Very famous director, kick-ass movies. But he said straight up in one of his interviews how his mom was completely against him writing scripts and stuff of that kind of nature. She was completely against it. She said, "No, you're not. It's not going to work for you." And since that day that she said that, he made a vow to say, "Okay, I'm not going to share any of this with her." And I feel him on that. Because like I said, if I'm shooting my shots and you trying to move the goalpost, you trying your best. No, I don't want to share it with you either. Now I got these cars, I got the money, I got all this other stuff, whatever. I'm just in a really good place in my life. I don't want to bring someone negative back into my life, or someone potentially negative. People can change, yeah, that's true. I feel that. People can grow. You just gonna grow outside my world. That's just what it is. That's just how I feel about it. No hatred, no animosity or whatever. It's protecting myself. That's all. I like me a hell of a lot more than I'm ever like anybody else in this world. That's just what I stand by. But until you get results that they can process, that they can understand, nah. Now, if they could go back in time, this is something that I was thinking about. If they can go back in time, after knowing what they know about you right then and there, seeing where you gonna be at, seeing, hey, he gonna do this, that, he gonna have this, that, so on and so forth. You gonna have they gonna be the most loyalist supporters ever. If they could go back in time, back when you was screeching and scrounging, when you was trying to figure it out, while you was trying to find your place in this world, if they could go back and see you working as you used to be, they will be the most loyal supporters ever. You can call them at 3 in the morning, they'll rush over to help you, whatever it is that you may need. People, you're gonna get so much praise and admiration from family and people who was trying to hold you back, if they knew what it is that you was actually becoming. See, I understand now why those relationships last longer, statistically speaking, from people who started from the bottom and then worked their way up. In an interview with in a radio show with Earl Nightingale back in like 1960s, 50s, somewhere back then, they did an interview with women. They were saying like women aren't particularly attracted to handsome men. One lady, she said straight up, she said if he's already rich and wealthy and all this other stuff, it can be kind of boring. Where's the thrill of helping him get it, helping him achieve it? You know what I'm saying? These are the couples who start off from nothing and then work their way up. They typically last the longest. Ain't nobody perfect, but they last the longest if we going by length of time and stuff like that. But it's just interesting when I be thinking about these kind of things though. But you let me know what y'all think on the comments. This is just something that popped into my head. Why rich people, why successful people don't mess with a good amount of their friends and family no more. Let me know what y'all think on it. Also too, a thank you to the group of friends that I have currently. You know what I'm saying? Right now things are going pretty good, even though I stay by myself a good amount of time, but whatever. Let me know what y'all think, man. Much love to you all. Make a good life, because it's yours. Stay smooth. Let me add this little bit in here. I'm going to edit this part in. What I mean when I talk about this is like your vision, wherever you see yourself, whatever, you already see yourself as a success. Whatever craft that you have or whatever talent that you may be having, whatever goal or dream that you have for yourself, that's yours. That's given to you by God, by the universe, by a higher divine power, your elevated self, your higher self, right? You already see yourself as a success when you broke. You see yourself as a financial, whatever it is, financially independent when you don't have what it is that you have. You know what I'm saying? You see that when you have nothing. You already have that for yourself. That's why you have the fire to see it through to the end. Now, your friends and family don't have the same dream, visions, and goals that you have. They can't do that because that's a dream that was divinely given to you. That's a talent that was divinely given to you and only you, nobody else. And my thing is, you may not understand certain things, but that doesn't mean that you have to hinder it. That's the biggest thing I'll be talking about. If you have people in your circle that are trying to hinder your growth and stunt your growth, because sometimes it can be a little confusing when it comes to when it comes to just what we've been around, such as like, you know, our family members and stuff like that, long-term friends and stuff of that nature. It can be a little confusing because your logical mind is like, wait a minute, this is my friend, we've been together for this long, I ain't trying to do this, whatever. But your subconscious mind, the bottom part of your mind will be able to say, nah, this is not a good person. This is a good person for me. I feel good when I'm around this person. I don't feel good around this person. It doesn't do the extra stuff. It just gets straight to the point. And you can feel like something may be a little off. But then in your head, you sit up there trying to be like, well, maybe it's this and that or whatever. That creates confusion and confliction within yourself. Trust your gut feeling, because that same gut feeling is where your vision and your dream derives from. That's where your talents and your inspired action is going to come from. That part governs a lot of the stuff that we do, even though we may not be privy to it. Enjoy yourself and enjoy your life. You deserve to be around people who are going to elevate you. Never be afraid to let anybody go. I don't care who they are. I don't care what relation you have to them or whatever. Be just like your subconscious mind. You either helping me grow or you not. I've come to understand this is like all of my friends that I do keep around. You know what I'm saying? Even though they may not be at a certain consciousness level as I am when it comes to certain things and on this spiritual stuff, whatever, they still don't try to stunt my growth. They still don't try to say, don't do this. You know what I'm saying? And for that, I'm grateful. I've been thinking about that, but I want to edit this part in or whatever. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but I'm going to put a quote in here too. If you want to see more quotes like this, then follow me on Instagram. That's why I put pretty much all of my stuff, y'all. Y'all take it easy, stay smooth, and enjoy yourself. Keep going for everything that you want because you deserve it, damn it. Love you.